you for joining us on this webinar of Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is presented by the management of Franchise India with an aim to introduce you to the new business opportunity every day at 12 o'clock. In 2024, we are planning to introduce you to new brands, new business opportunities every day. Today, we are going to introduce you to a new brand from beverage industry. But before I introduce you about the brand, let me just run you through the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type your questions in the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post brand presentations. While we run you through the presentations and brand details, request you to keep sharing your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. Our today's brand is Ford Coffee. Overall, coffee market was INR 13,000 crore in 2020 and expected to reach INR 32,000 crore by 2027. Franchisee coffee cafes are estimated to play a significant role in domestic coffee demand. Ford Coffee is looking to reach out to the masses by opening convenient sized stores through franchising at locations with high footfalls. We have Mr. Shikhar from Ford Coffee. Along with me, we have Ms. Maitri. We have Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, who is the MD in Franchise India. Uh, Welcome to this session. So, Mr. Shikhar, uh, at first, will you please take us to the introduction of this brand, and I'm going to play the presentation as well.
Surely. Hi everyone. We started our like parent brand Roastery Cultùr in 2019 in Ahmedabad, which was one of the first third wave specialty coffee cafe in the city. With a vision to penetrate into the city and into reaching out the masses, we also came up with a sister brand by the name of Four Coffee, wherein the target was to make specialty coffee available and reachable to everyone. The basic mission was to drive the culture of specialty coffee in India through education, conscious ingredients, and effective presentation of coffee. The vision was to become one of the leading coffee roaster in India in terms of quality through ethical sourcing from Indian farmers. We started Roastery Culture in 2019, followed by two outlets of Four Coffee in 2021. And in 2022, we started our roasting in-house. And in 2023, we opened the third outlet of Four Coffee, all the three outlets being based in Ahmedabad. Uh, what we basically offer is like we are a cafe. We serve coffees. We serve different beverages. We also serve a few food products. We also provide customers with options to buy coffee beans from the Four Coffee outlet, and we also help them uh, in terms of training. Like if they want to go for workshops or trainings, etc., we provide them through our Four Coffee outlets. Uh, what are our strengths? Like coming to our strengths, we provide an end-to-end bean-to-cup experience. We source our own coffee from farms in Chikmagalur, Tamil Nadu, and Odisha. We roast them at our roasting facility based in Ahmedabad, which is like live and available for everyone to see and experience. Uh, we choose the choicest of ingredients. Like today, like there are a lot of coffee brands which are coming out, which are positioning themselves into the market. How we differentiate ourselves is that while we roast our own coffee beans, we also make most of our flavors or syrups in-house. We don't use monin syrups or syrups from any particular brand at all, which is a big no for us since, I mean, obviously they are not good for the health of the customers also. And they also don't provide a differentiation between the two brands as they take over the taste of the beverage. We also have a great brand people connect. We have a loyalty program in place, and we are known for our service. Wherein we are always flexible in terms of meeting the customer's requirements, whether it's a customized beverage or whether there's a time wherein they don't like a particular beverage, we are always up to suggest them the right beverage for them and change it for them, building a long-term relationship with the customers. Uh, we also create our presence by participating in different competitions. We also conduct competitions related to brewing. We host such competitions at our outlets, and we also do a lot of workshops wherein customers can come learn about brewing their own coffee. Uh, as a result of which, we get an opportunity to build a long-term relationship with the customer, since they have a connect. They relate to the place as in a place where they've come and they've learned and they've interacted with our staff. Uh, how our process goes is, uh, like as I told you earlier, like we source our coffee directly and then we roast the coffee in-house. We also place a lot of focus on coffee brewing, which not a lot of brands are doing today in terms of specialty coffee. So, while obviously it is very, very important to source the right beans, roast the coffee in the correct way, it is also very, very important to dial your espressos on a daily basis, to grind, to calibrate the grinder on a daily basis. If this does not happen, the basic coffee taste does not come out in every cup. So we make sure like we train the baristas in such a way that every cup that is served to the customer is a specialty coffee, high graded cup. And how we do this is with the expertise and the process we have set up behind it. Uh, Now we also come down to like our primary vision with what we wanted to do with 4 Coffee. So despite of 4 Coffee being into a kiosk QSR in a small cafe format, we have a lot of focus on the quality of coffee being used. Like the outlets use 100% Arabica coffee. uh, we don't use any single-use plastic at any of the outlets. We only use glass bottles and paper cups. Uh, we try to open 4 coffee outlets where there is already like a good amount of footfall, which helps us penetrate into the market easily. While obviously the coffee and the product is very, very good, we also push a lot of importance to basically open outlets in areas with high footfall so that the business starts flourishing right from day one. Otherwise, it takes a lot of efforts to basically get footfalls over a period of time. Coming to like how 4 Coffee provides a specialty experience is our menu. So basically, we have created a menu which is predominantly into specialty coffee, but we also do a few commercial coffee options which are liked by the youth, which are liked by older people. Our menu consists of approximately 65 coffee beverages and 20 other beverages and 20 other beverages like an end-to-end solution for their beverage needs. The coffees are roasted in-house by us. We have control over the roasting part, as a result of which, the franchisee won't have any issues with the sourcing of coffee beans, which is the base product, because that is supplied by us directly. We keep on introducing specials every 3 months there's a special menu that is introduced. The primary motive of this special menu is that we keep the regular customers aligned to our brand, and also some of these beverages are prepared keeping in mind what is viral in terms of trends of Instagram or online marketing. So this really helps us market our brand better. Coming down, as far as the best sellers at 4 Coffee are concerned, so basically, while obviously we push a lot of specialty coffee into the market, there is still a lot of craze for the basic cappuccino and the cold coffee. We also do cheesecakes, which are loved by all our customers. And we have unique beverages like the cranberry espresso, which is very, very presentable also. And customers love the taste, and which is like something very, very unique, which no one does at a QSR level. While we obviously provide customers what they need, we also put a touch of specialty coffee into our offerings, and we do live manual brewing. We like have a manual brewing bar at all our four coffee outlets wherein customers can interact, choose their coffee beans, and we can make a pour over or an aeropress or a siphon for them live in front of them. And like we also have a dessert bar wherein people can choose from croissants, pain au chocolat, cheesecakes, brownies, etc., which helps us basically increase our APC. So basically, like if there's a person who has come in to buy coffee and on the dessert bar they look at a dessert, there is a high amount of chance that they'll pick up a dessert. So we focus a lot on sourcing very good quality desserts for people to consume, which adds to our revenue at the end of the day. Uh, when it comes to the Indian coffee market opportunity, we've seen a significant growth overall. Like as it comes to the coffee production, India is the sixth largest coffee bean producer in the world. Now, since we have so much of good quality coffee growing in India, it is a very organic route wherein the number of cafes serving these coffees are going to increase quickly and in a faster way. Since we have the primary product available with us very easily, we don't need to import coffee from other countries. We have lots and lots of coffees growing in India. The overall coffee market was 13,000 crores in 2020, and we expect it to increase to 32,000 crores by 2027. Uh, this can only happen when like the existing cafe brands are able to scale themselves. uh, like the number of cafes which in 2017 were around 3,500 are also like increased to 6,500 in 2020. uh, Coming down to the key market drivers, obviously, raising disposable income is like one of the very important reasons for people to open a franchise. The increase in population and the youth, like who like prefer like beverages like coffee instead of tea. The rapid urbanization and increasing working professionals. So a lot of our customer base includes corporates who come to these cafes for meetings, or who just
Yeah, Shikhar, you are on mute. You need to unmute yourself. S- yeah. Shikhar, you are on mute.
So, Ajay sir, want to take this forward from here?
Yeah. Yeah, Shikhar, come again. We lost your voice in between.
Yes, yes, Ajay sir. So, like, would you want to take us forward from here, like in terms of the expansion plan and the ideal partner
Ab-
profile?
Absolutely, Shikhar. Absolutely. Okay. So thank you, Shikhar. I think it's a wonderful presentation. So the key drivers that we are talking about, yes, the drivers are supporting Indian market trends, and coffee culture is going to grow further in the near market, in the near terms and longer terms, right? And basically, if you look at the shift towards the lifestyle, so and consumer behavior is changing, and people are adopting more international lifestyle, and coffee demand in India is also growing. If you look at the generation gap, you're basically a younger generation, they prefer more coffee over tea. Right. Next slide, please. right? So now this is our expansion plan. So we are targeting primary cities across the country. In Gujarat, we are looking for Ahmedabad, Surat, Vadodara, and Rajkot. In Rajasthan, we are looking for two cities, Jaipur and Udaipur. In Maharashtra, Mumbai and Pune. Goa, of course, because there is international tourism arrival is very high, so it's a very attractive market. Telangana, we are looking for Hyderabad. So we want to be present in all metro cities and prominent cities of India in the first phase. But this is not limiting us to expand beyond these locations. So we are also open for Pan India if we have investor or potential partner. Apart from these locations, we will be happy to entertain them and support them. In terms of partner profile, because we want high energy people and we want our partners to be fully involved in the business. Who basically take the responsibility of the day-to-day operations, who can manage their financial bandwidth. Initially, for the initial like first 6 months to 8 months is the initial ignition is required. So my franchisee has the enough financial bandwidth to support first 6 to 8 months of the start and development. My franchisee partner, he has to have the capability of customer handling, plus he has to be a customer centric person, because the brand focus is on delivering the better experience to my end customer. So that is the only way we can have a basically retail, you are going to retain your repeat customers. And I think in the previous slide, as Sikhar is already doing a lot of activities for the customers, so same activities can be done at our franchisee outlets to empower our customers. Yes, my franchisee has to be like compliance oriented, so he has to follow the company guidelines and procedures. He basically has to allocate time and energy to make the business profitable, because it is his responsibility to generate demand, right? And anyone who is basically F&B enthusiast or a coffee lover, I think is going to be a preferred partner for us. Next slide, please. Right. Yeah. So now, as far as your investment concerns, so we are looking for two formats. One is, you can say, kiosk and QSR format. So the area requirement to set up a kiosk is 300 to 400 square feet, where this format is much more scalable in very high traffic markets, or you can say like malls, airports, um, and your tourism locations, where uh, because your expense, especially of the property, is very high at the food court. So you can utilize my kiosk format at these high traffic locations, where your operating expenses is high, but your revenue will be also high. So overall, it gives you the better profitability. So we want to optimize with the space. At strategic locations, we want to go with your casual dining, so where we have the enough seating arrangement for my customer, where we can deliver a better experience to the customer. But the rental is going to be the key for this business, because we cannot opt this model for a very premium locations or most expensive locations. So for our kiosk format, please stay on this slide, please. So here for a kiosk format, my franchisee fees is 5 lakh rupees plus GST. So that is your 5.9 lakh rupees. Your interior fit out cost is 4.5 lakh rupees and 8 lakh rupees for your kitchen equipments. IT and POS another 75,000 rupees, and other miscellaneous expenses around 1.1. So it's 20 lakh rupees your investment for the kiosk. And in casual dining, it's going to be around close to 38 or 39 lakh rupees. In QSR, or you can say casual dining restaurant or cafe format, our franchisee fee is 7 lakh plus 1.2 is the GST amount. So it's 7 lakh plus GST is translate to 8.26 lakh rupees. Here your interior, because you are going to have a furniture for seating arrangement. So that investment is required around 15 lakh rupees, and you will have a better kitchen and larger because you are also servicing some food items. So kitchen investment is also goes up to 12 lakh rupees. So that's how your initial capex is 38 to 39 lakh rupees in for my cafe format. Next slide, please. Right. Now the revenue that we expect from a smaller format is 72 lakh rupees. In my cafe format is going to be over 1 crore. If you look at my direct expenses, so direct expenses includes your cost of consumables, cost of food and products, plus your employee salaries. So these two components are considered in your direct expenses. That is 33 lakh rupees for a smaller format and 52 lakh rupees for my cafe format. Indirect expenses, that includes your rental, marketing cost, your telephone, internet, other utility cost, everything is considered under indirect expenses. So that is 29 lakh rupees for my smaller format and 45 lakh rupees in case of my cafe format. If you look at the EBITDA for the first year, it's 9 lakh 36,000 rupees for the first year for my smaller format and 21 lakh rupees for my cafe format. If you look at our 5-year returns, 5-year returns averages 85% in my kiosk format, and for cafe format is 90%. Break even for kiosk is going to be around 20 months and 1.5 year only for your cafe format. Agreement period for is 5 years, right? And if you look at my yes, responsibility. Yeah, please go to the next slide. Right now, the franchisor roles and responsibilities. So this is basically the brand support that is going to provide you. So you will get an initial setup, guidance, support, setting up your kiosk or cafe. The management team of 4 Coffee will help you in terms of entire development and setup of your outlet. They will train your staff. They will support you in terms of your local marketing, and plus they will provide you the like food recipes, food items, and look as per your local market, what kind of consumer preference is there, like for your food items. So based on your local research and market requirements, they will provide you the menu. And ongoing, they will have the entire management consulting team, so that will help you and support you going forward. Next slide, please. Yeah, Shikhar, now you want to take up on these slides?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so like in Ahmedabad, we have been awarded by the Times Food Award for 4 years in a row as the best coffee launch. So that is 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. We are also nominated for 2024. Last year, Economic Times awarded us the best cafe in West Zone. That is in 2023. Uh, Obviously, we have a lot of focus on Zomato and Google ratings, which are like above 4.4 across all formats. The reason behind this is obviously it builds trust, like when it comes to the customers, and it also showcases how good we are, like in terms of handling our customers. We also have very good, like we build very good relations with the local journalists. How this helps us is that like there are two newspapers, like for example Ahmedabad Mirror and Divya Bhaskar. So basically they definitely publish our content for free on a regular basis, due to the events and everything that we can like conduct. So gives us a good coverage. So again, like we've served like today, like obviously the slide is an older data. We've served like more than 3 lakh cups of coffee, which like is definitely gives us a sense of achievement in terms of the number of customers we've served so far.
Hello. So, thank you for this wonderful
Yes, Sandeep, I
presentation.
think we can end this presentation
Thank
now.
you
You
very
can
much.
take queries, please.
Yes, thank you for this wonderful presentation, Mr. Shikhar, and thank you for your help, Mr. Ashok, for the financial projections and everything. So let's start taking up the questions now. So just wanted to take up questions one after another. So there's one query coming up that what are the marketing and brand support which Foodcopy is going to give to the franchisee partners?
Uh, so in terms of marketing support, what we primarily focus on is uh, the marketing strategy. Obviously, over the years, what we've cracked is like the right mode wherein we can spend money and reach out to the right crowd. Uh, for example, a lot of people here would not be aware that Zomato and Swiggy also uh, provide good marketing deals. So we have a tie-up with them. Apart from that, like obviously there'll be an end-to-end guidance right from when the outlet is open to how the marketing has to be done on a monthly basis. Plus, there is our brand page on which we'll continue to market and push all the outlets and try to pull as many customers in as possible.
So there is another question from Mr. Balaji. He's asking that about your menu. So how many items are there, and what is the average pricing of your menu items accordingly?
So, as I told you earlier, so we have around 65 odd coffee beverages in the menu. We have around 15 to 20 non-coffee beverages on the menu. In the kiosk format, we also serve like desserts like cheesecakes, croissants, pain au chocolat, uh, which are again like add-ons to the menu. And obviously, the pricing starts from somewhere around 150 rupees. For hot beverages and 170 rupees for cold beverages.
Okay. Also, there's another question where people want to know that what's the average pricing for a customer when a customer is visiting? What's the average bill value which is getting created in your
So the
existing
average bill value is around 300 rupees, like in a QSR outlet. And like if you're serving food also, then it goes up to 500 rupees.
Okay. And how many customers do you get generally in your existing outlets? Outlet wise, you have three outlets as of now, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So how many customers do you get on a regular basis?
Sorry, excuse me. Basically at the Four Coffee outlet, which is based in SBR, we get around 200 customers on a daily basis on an average. And on weekends, the number goes up to 300. While on the riverfront and the new Science City Road outlet, so at the riverfront outlet, we get around 80 to 100 customers daily, and the number goes up to 140 customers on weekends. And at the new Science City Road outlet, it is comparatively new, like we just started it a couple of months back. So right now we have around 60 to 70 customers on a daily basis. And on weekend, the number goes up significantly to around 130 to 140 customers.
So also there is another query which is coming up is that what is your average outlet is doing for in a month? So what's the average income out of that average revenue expectancy?
So basically, the SBR outlet is doing an average revenue of around 12 to 15 lakhs. So in certain months it reaches to a revenue of 15, 16 lakhs, and in certain months, so the range falls between 12 to 15 lakhs majorly throughout the year. As the business is seasonal, the riverfront and the new Science City Road outlet do a revenue of somewhere between 4 to 7 lakhs.
So since you are also trying to expand into other markets, how soon you are able to send those raw materials and other products to other outlets who would be your franchisee?
So basically, we only supply coffee beans and we are already supplying coffee beans pan India because that's our B2B business also. So that we can do immediately. While we are not supplying other raw materials, we will definitely get a vendor connect very easily. We also are connected with Hyperpure, which is by Zomato, which allows us to easily avail products in each and every city. Plus, we also give the franchisee partner an option to while we will obviously be giving you a vendor list for your city, but if you are able to source the same products at a cheaper rate, the franchise partner can definitely go ahead and source the products from his or her source.
Okay. Well explained. Maitri, if you have any queries from Mr. Shikhar, if you can, if you have any queries regarding it.
No, I don't have a queries, but just brief them about the financials ones, because वो अशोक जी ने किया था तो एक बार
Okay. Ashwinti, if you can share the projections, can you tell us about the projections?
Sorry.
Financial
So,
projections, you want me to share my screen?
yes, you can.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So I think some of these brief numbers we have already discussed in the presentation. So the area requirement is 300 square feet, 3 to 400 square feet, where we have considered the rental of 500 rupees per square feet for a kiosk format, because you are opting for airports and your mall locations. So rental is considerably high. So 1.5 lakh rupees. And for our high street markets, we have taken a space of like 750 square feet at a rental value of 2.25 lakh rupees per month. At your capex is 20 lakh rupees and 38 lakh rupees. Right. Apart from this, in initial inventory, you require 75,000 rupees and 1 lakh rupees for a cafe format. Initial property deposit is that is a franchisee partner, his responsibility. So he should have this capacity to pay initial advance. And working capital requirement is 2.5 lakh rupees for kiosk and 4 lakh rupees for my cafe. So in total, my franchisee partner, he should have enough financial bandwidth of 31, 32 lakh rupees for kiosk and 56 lakh rupees of requirement for cafe. Please note, okay, this is your financial bandwidth. It doesn't require to goes into your business. So typically, this 9 lakh rupees and 13 lakh rupees is basically you have to pay to the property owner, and once you exit from that location, you will get this money back. So this is your kind of banking of your money, just as a security, right? And working capital is your running money that sits in your account for your day-to-day workings, right? Initial inventory. So this is initial inventory or working capital is it goes into your daily operation. So it's a part of your operating expenses, right? Now, as our menu that we have considered, like what kind of like orders that we are considering, we have taken a very conservative number for a kiosk. We are taking like 40 orders per day, right? And 40 orders per day, and we are taking an average ticket size of only 300 rupees, right? And that gives you, so this is 400. So 40,000 rupees like per day sales we have taken for one kiosk. 20,000. So 6 lakh rupees for the month. So that is a very conservative, very low projections that we have taken. And if you look at the growth rate, we are not aggressive. We are not projections are very realistic and nominal. From 6 lakh, it goes up to 8.7 lakh rupees in fifth year, right? So these numbers has been considered at a lower side, because so my franchisee, he feels comfortable and confident to make that kind of sales, right? And if you look at the 40 orders at a mall and port and like airport, is a very low number, At these kind of heavy traffic footfall, you can do 200, 300, 400 orders a day, right? So revenue projection of 72 lakh rupees for the year and goes up to 1 crore in fifth year. 33% is my food cost. So that includes your coffee beans, coffee powder, and other food items. Your staff salaries are 9 lakh rupees and 8% staff welfare and staff uniform. So that's 33 lakh rupees goes up to 48 lakh rupees. Royalty to the brand is 6%. Your rental is 1.5 lakh rupees. So indirect expenses total is your 29 lakh rupees and goes up to 34 lakh rupees. So my franchisee profit first year is your 9.3 lakh rupees, second year is 16 lakh, and then 22 lakh rupees per year. So that translates to, if you look at the overall a 5-year average, it is close to around 1.8 or 2 lakh rupees per month kind of franchisee earnings from the kiosk, right? His capex or return is 20 months, right? Similarly, for my cafe format, my revenue projection here is slightly higher. So it's close to 10 lakh rupees sales for first year, 10 lakh rupees sales per month, and it goes up to 14 lakh rupees per month. So first year sale is my 1.18 crore and goes up to 1.7 crores in fifth year. Here my food cost is 30% because we are going to have more food items. Okay. And your staff salaries are around 52 lakh rupees, including 52 lakh rupees. This 35 lakh rupees food cost is included in this 52 lakh. Right. Royalty to the brand again remains the same 6%. Rental is 2.25 lakh rupees per month, 15,000 rupees for miscellaneous and maintenance. Your marketing cost we kept 2%, so that translates to around 20,000 rupees per month kind of marketing fund you need to allocate. 50,000 rupees for like fuel, water, electricity, telephone, internet, around 2,000 rupees a month. 10,000 this POS renewal license, and then payment settlement charges for your payments against cards. So 45 lakh rupees is my indirect cost. First year, my franchisee makes 21 lakh rupees, and his profit in the fourth year is 44 lakh rupees. So if you look at my total, my franchisee here makes close to 3 lakh rupees per month kind of earning he can make for the next 5 years. Right? The break even for the franchisee at an investment of 38 or 39 lakh rupees is going to be 18 months, right? And franchisee makes almost 5x of his investment in 5 years, right? So I think with this I will end the presentation and we can take few more queries, please.
So, Mr. another query coming up that where do you stand in comparison to your competitors in the same market?
Uh, in the local market, we definitely have an edge over our competitors, like in terms of the revenue. Also, when it comes to the brand positioning, we are branded much better since we are like an award-winning brand. But apart from that, since we have an end-to-end infrastructure in place wherein we are able to source our coffee, we make our obviously all the flavor ingredients in house, and we also roast our coffee beans in house, so that gives us a lot of edge over our competitors. Also in terms of reviews, we are rated like much higher than our current competitors in the market.
Great. So, it was a fantastic fantastic opportunity because it's a well-known brand in Ahmedabad, and also they are giving the franchisee where they will be giving all the marketing support which is required. Also, it's an opportunity where it is already a well-established brand online as well. It has got good rating on Zomato, Google, everywhere. So I request all of you to check out this business opportunity and make the best out of it. Also, thank you, Mr. Shikhar. Thank you, Mr. Ashok. Thank you, Ms. Maitri, for your presence in this webinar. And also today evening we'll be coming back with the Bharat Franchisee Show at 7 a.m. I'm leaving the registration link for the same in the chat box. wherein you can register yourself and you will get the joining instruction to participate. Also, just wanted to share this information so that you can all participate over there with that one franchise issue. Uh, Anyways, thank you, Mr. Shekhar, thank you, Ashok, for this wonderful opportunity presentation. Um, with that, I'll say goodbye to all our audience and thank you. Good afternoon.